Toronto will soon be home to the world's first drive-in art exhibition featuring the work of Vincent van Gogh. The exhibit will temporarily operate as a drive-in to adhere to physical distancing and health guidelines. With more, I'm joined by Corey Ross, co-producer of Immersive Van Gogh. Corey, good morning. What a fantastic idea. How did this exhibition come to be?
Oh, good morning, Marcia. Well, the exhibition is from a creative team that created a show in Paris that was a huge success. It was seen by 2 million people at a place called Atelier de Lumière. And what they do is they go into an industrial room. In our case, it's going to be the printing press room in the Toronto Star Building, and they transform it with digital projections on every surface of Van Gogh's art. So the first thing that strikes you when you see the show is this transformation of steel beams and brick walls into organic sunflowers and clouds and waves. So this show ran they ran a show for a year in Paris. We saw it there and thought this would be an amazing thing to bring to Toronto. So in January, we did a deal with the Toronto Star Building and started renovating it, adding in washrooms and all the things you need to have public come into an industrial space. And in February, we announced that we were doing the show, and immediately there was a huge reaction. We sold a lot of tickets, and then COVID's happened. And we were sort of sitting around looking at each other, wondering, well, are we going to be able to do this show, and how can the public come to the show? And we started to hear all of the other arts organizations in town and across Ontario and really across Canada have ceased operations, and arts workers are losing their jobs, and it's sort of just a terrible situation, both for arts workers and the public, and that motivated us even more. We had to figure out a way that we can open this show.
You were forced to pivot.
So how now? There's a large loading dock.
Okay.
Go ahead. There's a large loading dock in the Toronto Star Building where the newspapers used to be loaded out through this loading dock, and there was a ramp up this loading dock. And really, during the construction phase of our project, we'd been driving up and down this ramp and driving right into the construction site to inspect and see what was going on. And so it struck me one day that if I can negotiate this ramp and drive up this ramp, then maybe the public can do it as well. And so that was the kernel of the idea.
Okay, this is amazing. Love it. So are tickets still being sold, or does everyone who bought a ticket for the first exhibition get first dibs at driving their car now and seeing this?
Well, the answer is both. So yesterday we sent an email out to everybody who already had tickets and offered them first dibs to buy tickets. And this morning, about an hour ago, we went on sale to the public. So if you don't have tickets, you should go on now. We've sold between the people who already had tickets who wanted to come to the drive-through. We're calling it a drive-through preview. So for the people who already had, between the people who already had tickets and those who have bought in the last hour, we've already sold 50% of the tickets.
Okay, I have to be real quick.
So they are going fast.
How many people can watch it at once, and how long can you stay there and actually view the exhibition in your car?
All right, so in the drive-through concept, it's only 14 cars at a time, and it's up to 6 passengers in a car, and it's 35 minutes. But if you get tickets to the drive-through, you're also given complimentary tickets to come back and see it as a walkthrough when we're able to do that. And we're planning a socially distanced walkthrough starting in July. So you get it. We're really calling it a preview experience in the car, and it's something fun for us to do. That's safe to execute in June.
Love it. Great innovative thinking. Way to go to the team. Corey Ross, thank you so much. Really appreciate your time with us.